5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good morning.
Good morning. It is Wednesday super.
You don't have the mic, so.
It's Wednesday super late.
Because Anthony's going to be like, I didn't hear her.
Yeah, it's almost midnight, guys.
Is it?
Yes, it's 11:25.
Oh, so we had Bible study, guys, and I had a lot of fixings to do around here. Just different things. Trying to set the system up for the prison ministry. I don't know if you guys remember, a few months back we bought that, what are they called, industrial printer?
The industrial printer, and then we fixed the office, and then
I had to set up the
computer system in there.
Yeah.
Just a lot of things, guys. We finally were able to get like the wiring and all the stuff that we needed to get that all going in there.
Yeah.
So we were able to finally get the stuff that we really needed.
But now the computer's not talking to the printer yet. I have to figure that out.
Yeah. And then I guess now because of so you guys can have the lyrics on Sunday and everything, now the music has to be pretty much done by today.
Yeah. It's like, you guys know last Sunday there was no lyrics or anything because, how to make it simple, I was trying to build, OBS is a system you guys watch online. That's how you see like the little house of rest thing and the song lyrics and all that. So now that we have a computer here at the church, now this is stationary. Before I would build it at home on the laptop, bring the laptop, and it's built now, just plug it in. So I thought I can build the whole OBS for that service at home on the laptop, save the thing on a little memory stick and pop it into this computer, and I thought it was going to pop up. But guess what? It don't work.
No.
So I had to change things around. So now every Wednesday, I'm going to come and build the OBS file. That way it's ready for Sunday. So I had to completely rebuild it.
So we're going to have to actually come earlier and do that instead of after Bible study, because then that means we have to stay late and I have to work the following day.
Here's the thing. Once I build it, it's there. So it ain't going to take this long anymore. I had to you know that little button thing with the buttons? I had to reassign each one. So now it's there. The only thing that gets changed are the songs.
Yeah, but then now I have to give you that every Wednesday, and I'd rather do that before Bible study and after.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to hope you don't think is all the hours over here is going to be every Wednesday.
Oh.
That's not.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, guys.
No, that's
because it's 11:30.
Why would
By the time we get home, it'll be 12:15, 12:30. By the time we lock up and everything, 12:30. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're just talking about a scenario that isn't going to happen.
Okay, cool.
I just had to rebuild it all.
Cool. I thought I was going to have to beat them up, you guys.
So,
it's serial stuff.
You know, guys, every little thing you see on the, for instance, that little ticker that's going by, the little blue and gray thing, half thing, the little logo that's on there, all of that's stuff that's stationary. So it's built now. So, but yeah, we had to fix that issue because I wanted Sunday to be not have the same issues as last week.
Yeah.
Anyway, just technical stuff, guys. Boring, nerdy, technical stuff.
And then I got to practice in the meantime, though, while you were doing all that.
Yeah, so I'm really glad everything is done. Everything is there. All of this, every song we do is now on this computer. All the files. So whatever song she tells me, yeah, we're going to sing this Sunday, I go to that, open those 3 songs, boom, 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 drop them in. It's done. So, yeah, I'm really glad, actually. But you know what's cool, too, is the fact that now, because we're going to set the songs up on Wednesday, I can create the flyer on Wednesday. So that way people have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, too, if you want to share it with somebody. Because usually, you know how to make the flyer till Friday or Saturday?
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, long story short, we're still here at the church. So we wanted to just, do a video, say hi, say what's up. Sharon had just practiced a brand new song. Beautiful, beautiful song. Matter of fact, I didn't know what I was going to preach until I heard her sing that song. And I was like, I was just sitting back there in the media booth. I'm like, man, these lyrics are beautiful. And boom, like the whole sermon just hit me, everything. It was funny because it was literally one line of that song. And it just brought the whole sermon, you know.
Really?
So, yeah, seriously. Like, it's a beautiful song.
It is. That song, I've been listening to it for the last maybe 3 or 4 months, and it's really ministered to me, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, wow, Lord, you know.
They're probably wondering what song it is.
Should I tell them?
Yeah, that way they can bump it.
Yeah, bump it. But it's a slow song. It's called Available.
Bye.
By Elevation Worship. So listen to it, guys. It's called Available. It's such a beautiful song. You know, I think a lot of the times, you know, I'll share what it's done for me. I was just telling him that a lot of the times the sacrifices we don't make, or a lot of the times when we put God secondary, or, you know, we don't make the time for the Lord, or we just, you know, we brush things off. I feel like, you know, this is me, myself, you know, I don't know how I can't speak for other people, but I'll tell you how I feel. I feel that I break my Father's heart, and I never want to do that. And I know that I always want to tell him, Lord, I'm available, you know, because I just know everything that he's done for me, and what he's done in my life, and what he has pulled me out of. So when I hear this song, there is no other word but besides, Lord, I'm available. Whatever you want from me, Lord. You know, just tell me. I'm just so filled with joy, and I'm ecstatic. Like I want to do it with such a willing heart, and just so openly, that sometimes I'm so overwhelmed with wanting to do more, and I wish I could do more, and sometimes I know that it's like, I'm here, Lord. What do you want me to do? So that's what that song does for me.
Oh, you're done?
Yeah.
Oh. So, I mean, as you could tell, guys, it's 11:35, so we're not going to have a verse, but I really, really hope
I want you to listen to that song. That's what today's about. That's your homework, guys. Go listen to that song. Let it minister to you.
Hopefully, if I remember, I'll put it in the description box, the link to it. Sometimes I say that and then I forget, and then I upload it and don't put it, but it's a beautiful song. But hopefully you joined us at Bible study today, man. I think it was powerful. Joseph Part 2, when he actually goes to Egypt and is now a slave in Egypt. And I really hope you were able to, if you did watch it, I pray that it was able to grasp something in your heart, you know, and somehow relate to it. There's so many different instances in that chapter. So powerful, because somebody might be like, oh, just read it as a story, like a novel. But man, if you just take your time, there's nuggets, there's gold nuggets, there's gems within the words of what it says, you know. And we ended up, after Bible study, honestly, another reason it got late is we ended up just talking. Luis was here, and Jennifer was here, Alfonso was here, and just sharing with them and talking with them, and just sharing about different things. And so we ended up fellowshipping, you know, for actually probably like an hour and a half, huh?
Yeah, we did.
So that's another reason why it got late, you know. But I don't always get, like, for instance, like I was talking to Alfonso a lot, and he had a lot to share, and it's been a while, since I just heard his heart out, and Luis was just hanging out. Luis is usually a very quiet guy, but he just listens. He's a listener, and it was cool, man, because just to sit there, and he's not a really talkative person, but I can hear him just like listening, and just the fact that he hung around too, You were talking to Sister Jennifer.
Yeah,
his wife.
I was.
Yeah.
We were just, I don't know, we were just talking about a lot of things, like so many things, and how good God is, and how He's been so faithful in so many things, and I don't know, we just started sharing about so many different things, even within the church, and the growth that, because it's already been a few years that we've known Jennifer and Luis, and I'm gonna say maybe we were over there for, it's going on 4 years now.
I think the first time they came was a Bible study with Alex and Julia.
Yeah, it's been 4 years.
Huh.
Yeah.
They brought them.
Yeah, it's been 4 years since we've known them, and they've stayed since, little Jenny. And man, Jennifer has such a big giving heart, and it's just amazing to see the growth in both of them.
Massive.
Yeah, massive growth in both of them, and I just, it's crazy because people will go through life and will sometimes accidentally fall into their calling. Mm-hmm. And I kind of feel like that was Jennifer. Like Jennifer was just walking along, and then all of a sudden she came across the center. A woman's. Well,
I thought it was her aunt or something.
Well, that's why.
Yeah.
She just happened to just go over there one day to go help out.
Yeah.
And she went to, it was like a center where they actually help out like mothers with children. And she was supposed to just go help out with cleaning the place, or they were organizing it. And it was empty at the time. And guys, she ended up staying there. And the house ended up, the location, the center ended up getting filled with mothers and children. And she ended up getting close to these families.
Yeah.
And she started cooking for them. And she started just becoming so close to these families that she became part of those families. And she just, that was her calling. And sometimes we just accidentally fall into our calling without even really realizing. And we started to see a growth, a glow, a joy in her like never before. Mm-hmm. I seen it, and I was just like, oh my God, like this is something that the Lord did in her life, that just gave her life and brought her life, and it was just amazing, guys. And sometimes we don't even realize, we don't even see it until it just happens. Yeah,
and it's not just Jennifer. There's so many people that we see growth, that people that attend here, and those of you that don't, just, I can tell, man, by the conversation.
Yeah.
By the conversation, the questions, the type of questions, and growth is a beautiful thing, because like, you kind of know what to expect from a toddler. You know what to expect from a kindergartner. You know what to expect from a 5th grader, 7th grader, a high school graduate, and you reach out to each one accordingly. But when you see somebody just growing in the things of God, it's a proud moment, to be honest with you, because I get it now. I get why sometimes you see this beautiful, like a proudness in the teacher when her students graduate. Mm-hmm. Because the teacher, whether a man or woman, says, I played a part in that. And then when they succeed later, and then they come back to the school, or things like that. Like, I remember seeing, who was it? man, I can't remember right now top of my head, but like Michael Jordan, they went back to his school to talk to his teachers, or just certain people that just rose above and beyond, and they go back and say, you played a part in this, and I guess I get a glimpse of that, like even today, just kind of hearing Alfonso share and just hearing his thoughts. And I remember him years ago, and I ain't taking nothing away from his dad. His dad's a pastor and raised him, but Alfonso gravitated toward House of Rest, and I think his dad is glad he comes here, but just to see the change in the way he articulates stuff, I'm just like, wow, it's powerful and it feels good.
Yeah. Even simple things like his wife took on baking. She says, I watched your baking video, and then I baked some bread, and I started baking after that, and then she got me an apron, and then she's been baking ever since. You just it's like that feeling where you just kind of feel like, oh my God, it makes you feel so good to see others, accelerate in things. The other day I got so excited because my daughter called me and she had me teach her how to cook through the phone, through a video, and I'm teaching her how to do something, and then the following day, the satisfaction, the beautiful feeling that I felt seeing my grandson eating and loving what it is that she made that morning. She's all, look, Mom, he loves it. That was such a good feeling. And all I can think of is me being of old age, knowing that my daughter, or knowing that my daughter-in-law, my daughters, my families, the people that I know are going to one day be cooking the things that that I taught them how to do, and that I'm going to be an old woman one day, and that my legacy will continue, and those things, because I'm just going to feel so good knowing that.
Well, I'm not much of a cook, but the one thing I do is my ham, and I taught Leanna how to do it,
and Aaliyah.
Aaliyah always makes it with me. I didn't get to do it with her this Thanksgiving. I just told her last week. I was like, Mija,
let's make one anyways.
Well, I told her, I said, I don't feel right that we didn't make the ham. I said, why don't you come and we'll just make one for our family just in the house. And she's like, yeah, let's do it, because she always does it with me ever since I got out of prison and I was able to see her. We've been making the ham every year together, and
I miss her. We haven't heard. She hasn't been over.
Yeah, it's my youngest daughter. She started working, and they put her to work on weekends. So that's what they do to teenagers, right? Make them work the shifts nobody wants to work. And before she would come over every other weekend, but now she always works every weekend, and her week off, her days off are during the week, which makes it harder. But she does want to make a ham, So guys, like I said, it's getting late. We still got to get home. We wanted to do a video and say hello. God bless you. Have a good morning, and hopefully you enjoy the Bible study. And
I pray that song blesses you. Please go listen to it, guys.
Yeah, it's an awesome song. So I guess that's it. We will see you tomorrow. We will have a Bible passage that we're going to talk about. And just have a blessed day. That it?
Yeah, that's it, honey. We love you guys.
Peace.
Be blessed.
Oh, take a picture. The camera's on this side. You always look at... I
was looking over there because I've seen a light outside the window.
There's a car passing by.
No, a different type of light. Okay.
Oh, yeah? The light from Jesus?
Go, babe.
Up here.
Where?
Up here.
Oh.
The same place the camera is in your phone.
You better stop it.
Ready?
Stop it.
3, 2, 1. Okay.
I didn't even see. Okay.
What do you have to see?
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense.
You don't make any sense. You make me look at little dots, and why do I need to look at that dot? Why can't I look at the phone?
All right, guys. See you later. She's way past her bedtime.
You make me sound like if I'm a kid. Do I look like a kid?
Yes, like a little baby.
You're a baby.
I ain't no baby. All right, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.